We're living in the future right now, and somewhere in the world, there's a 28-year-old sitting in a coffee shop with nothing but a laptop, no employees, no office, no venture capital, just one person, AI tools, and leverage. And let me tell you this isn't a fantasy, this is the new reality. I'm Justin Burns, and I'm going to show you why one person companies are the future of work and exactly how to build yours. Let's get into it. All right, look, I know what some of you are thinking. One person run $1 million business, that's impossible. But here's the thing, the rules just change because we're living through the biggest shift in work since the Industrial Revolution. And most people, they don't even see it yet. Watch this, because in the old world, the world that we just left, you needed teams to scale. More customers, you hire more salespeople. More products, you hire more developers. And more content, you hire more writers. But in the new world, the world we're in right now, you can use AI to handle what entire teams used to do. You can use automation to run systems 24/7. You can use leverage to multiply everything that you touch. And when you combine those three things, one person can do what used to take 10, 20, and even 50 people. This isn't theory. This is happening right now. Are you guys getting this? Let me know. Let me paint you a picture of the old world. You see, it used to be that you had an idea, you needed money. So you raised capital, you hired a team, you built an office, you spent months, maybe years developing your product. And if you were lucky, you break even. You maybe even make a profit. But most businesses, they failed because the overhead was massive: salaries, benefits, office space, equipment, software, marketing, sales. You needed millions just to get started. And even if you succeeded, you were stuck. You couldn't scale without more resources. More resources meant more complexity. That was the old world. Now, let me show you the new world. See, it's 2026, and there's a 32-year-old who used to work in marketing, got laid off in 2024 when her company restructured. But instead of finding another job, she did something different. She started a one-person AI consulting business. She uses ChatGPT to write content, Mid-Journey to create graphics, Zapier to automate workflows, AI agents to handle customer support. She works 4 hours a day, makes $40,000 a month, 0 employees. That's the new world, and she's not alone. Did y'all hear that? One person with AI can now do what used to require an entire company. Now, before you think this is some get-rich-quick scheme, let me hit you with the paradox. Building a one-person empire is easier than ever before, but it also requires more skill than ever before. Let me explain. It's easier because you don't need capital, you don't need a team, you don't need an office, you don't need years of development. It gives you all of that for free, right? Or close to it. But here's the catch. In the old world, you could specialize. You were the developer or the marketer or the salesperson. That's it. You see, in the new world, you got to be the strategist, the executor, the marketer, the salesperson, and the operator. But here's the good news, and I want you guys to hear this. You don't have to be the expert at all those things. You just have to be good enough. You have to know how to orchestrate. And I'll talk about that in just a moment. But let's get like practical, right? Step one, you need to pick your lane. You can't be everything to everyone. You got to niche down hard. Are you helping e-commerce brands automate customer service, teaching real estate agents how to use AI for lead generation, building solutions for small businesses? You want to pick one thing and get really good at it. Own that space. Let me tell y'all this. Most people mess this up. They say, my target audience entrepreneurs. Well, let me just tell you that's vague. That's everybody. Here's what's better. Freelance consultants who need intake automation. That's crystal clear. Specific pain point, easy to find and message. Step two, you want to build your personal brand. You see, in the new world, your brand is your moat. You're not a faceless company, you're a person, and people buy from people that they trust. Start creating content like YouTube, TikTok. Pick one and two platforms and go all in. Document your journey, share what you're learning, share your wins and your losses. But here's the secret. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be real, okay? And let me tell you something. If you can write well, if you can speak well, if you can communicate your value clearly, you win. Most people, they can't, and that's going to be your advantage. All right, let's talk about step number 3, creating recurring revenue. Listen to me. You don't want to trade time for money. You want recurring revenue. Here's what that looks like: a paid community, a membership site with templates and tools, a subscription that solves a deep problem, a retainer based service. The key: monthly subscriptions, predictable income, compounding growth. And watch this. Let's say you charge $50 a month, you get 100 members. That's $5,000 a month. 500 members, $25,000 a month. 1,000 members, $50,000 a month. And because you're one person with low overhead, your profit margins are nice. Step number 4 is use AI to scale. And this is where the magic happens. You use AI to multiply your output. For content, use Claude for writing, Midjourney for images, and Runway for video. For automation, you can use NAN for workflows and AI agents for customer support. And you can put your email sequences on autopilot. For research, you can use AI for market research, AI for competitive analysis, AI for content ideas. One person multiplying their output by 10. That's the new world. Step number 5 is master orchestration. This is the most important step and most people miss it. Orchestration is the skill of coordinating multiple AI tools, systems, and processes to work together seamlessly. You're not doing all the work yourself, you're directing the work. Think of yourself as a conductor. All the tools, everything that you need, and your job is to make sure that they all play in harmony. Here's what that looks like. You have an AI agent that generates content ideas. Another AI agent writes the first draft. Another creates graphics. Another schedules content. And another responds to comments. Another tracks analytics. You're not doing any of that manually. You're orchestrating it. That's leverage on steroids. And here's the thing. Orchestration is a learnable skill. You don't need to be a genius. You just need to understand systems and workflows. You need to understand how to connect the dots. Now, I told you there's one skill that makes all of this possible. It's not coding. It's not design. It's not even AI knowledge. It's communication. Here's why. If you can't communicate your value, you can't sell. If you can't communicate your ideas, you can't build a brand. And if you can't communicate with your audience, you can't build a community. Communication is everything. Let me tell y'all this. Your income is directly proportional to your ability to communicate value. Can you write a compelling email? Can you create a video that holds attention? Can you explain complex ideas simply? Can you tell a story that resonates? If you can do these things, you can build a one-person empire. If you can't, you'll struggle. So here's my advice. Get better at writing. Practice every day. Write emails, write scripts, write social media posts. AI can help you write, but AI can't help replace your unique voice, your unique perspective, your unique story. That's what makes people buy. Now, before you run off and quit your job, let me give you a reality check. This is not easy. This is not get rich quick. Building a one-person empire requires discipline, consistency, skills development, strategic thinking, and resilience. Most people will try and quit after 3 months. Why? Because they don't see the results immediately. But here's the truth. The first 6 to 12 months are the hardest. You're learning, you're building, you're figuring it out. But if you stick with it, if you keep showing up, if you keep improving, you can build something incredible. Let me tell y'all something. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to give you anything. But the people who move now, who embrace AI now, who build now, they're going to win. The people who wait, they're going to get left behind. Look, I'm building this in real time. I'm documenting the journey, sharing what works and what doesn't. And if you want to learn how to scale with AI and create a one-person empire, I want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I'm dropping new content every week, framework, tools, strategies, real talk. And if you want to go deeper, then I am hosting a workshop to show you step-by-step how you can actually build a one-person team using AI called the Apps Built with AI. The link is below. Listen, the future is here. The question is, are you going to build it or are you going to watch somebody else do it? I'm Justin Burns. Let's build something great. I'll see you soon.